Welcome to the Jaron Jarvis channel. I am Jaron Jarvis. Today, I would like to introduce to you, Pop's Authentic Apple Pie. The following posts that I am about to show you were found on an anonymous forum. The author of these posts and the people who helped him still remain unknown, and I'm not sure what happened to them after the final post. I have collated the author's posts here, because to me, it is highly unusual and strange, and I think people should have a look at what this is about, and try to comprehend what's going on. Post 1. Posted by A_Ida on the 14th of May 2015, hours. Table number 19. There's an unwiped stain on that table that's been bothering me for hours now. I stare up at the ceiling again. A ceiling fan lazily spins around, never too fast, never too slow. I tried to ask the waiter to see if he'll turn the fan off. It's emanating a scratchy, irritating noise with every movement it makes. He said he'll see, and walked away after my complaint. He hasn't returned since. Maybe he went home, maybe he's just ignoring me. Either way, I don't see the purpose of me making a big scene in the diner. I stare at my watch, then at my phone, where I'm typing this right now to you guys, to inform you about my predicament. 6:33 p.m. That's the time when both my watch and my phone's clock stopped. 6.33 and 35 seconds. On the dot. I've been staring at it so many times that it's become ingrained into my memory permanently. 6:33 p.m. The time when I first walked into this goddamn diner. I don't know how many minutes, hours, or even days I have been sitting in this diner, waiting for this diner's supposed signature dish to arrive. Let me first explain myself and my situation, so that I can keep you updated on the problem. After all, I've got enough time to kill. I'm an avid food hunter. To clarify, I like to look for hidden culinary gems around the US, trying them out and seeing whether it's good, bad, or bad to the point that you get sent to a hospital. Well, I technically haven't been sent to an actual hospital from the food I ate, so I should probably thank the stars. That would have been expensive, for a cheap meal I ate in some dingy alley. Anyway, I scour the web every week to try and find some hidden family restaurant or diner tucked away in the wild US countryside. I can always easily find various unique types of food around the US, but, unsurprisingly, most of these food places I go to will sell the usual dishes. Well, I guess most of these diner operators came from the same family, and that's why they only sell food passed down from the same family. LOL. Sorry about that. I have to derive entertainment for myself from lame jokes I make, otherwise I'll be bored out of my mind, and I don't feel like watching any more videos, because that'll drain my battery quickly, and I don't know how long my portable charger's going to last. So, back to my situation now. I don't know how long I've been here. Somethings ago, I found a forum on the web that talked about some obscure diner that I found to be quite interesting. Not just because the reviews are absolutely good, I'm talking about the 5-star reviews. There were a lot of them for the diner, but because all these reviews talked about something. The best dish, and from their words the greatest dish they ever tasted in their lives is this dish with a cheesy-looking name. Pop's famous homemade authentic American apple pie or something like that. Naturally, the praises they were singing about it made it definitely seem like it was the greatest dish that was ever made in the entire world in my mind, so I went to ask them where this diner was. Long story short, they told me that the diner's name was called the Baker Dad's Diner, and it was located near some highway near the town of Pinewood. Interested, I immediately packed up my things, portable charger, phone, map, and water bottle, and took off to Pinewood in my car. It took several hours for me to finally see the diner. It looked like one of those generic diners you would find on other highways. Flat, one-story building with those neon lights that flash your shop's name to the people traveling along the highway. No roadside sign. No advertisements to showcase the diner. I just got the rough location from the people from the forum, and even they couldn't agree with each other on where it exactly was. In fact, if you blinked, you could have missed out on this diner awkwardly placed on the side of the highway. There were a few parking spaces near the diner, and it was completely empty of any vehicles whatsoever. That felt strange to me. Surely, a popular diner with a fantastic dish might attract people to come, if not from the city, then from the country, I thought as my car pulled up to an empty lot that I chose. Unfortunately, I don't care that much about popularity, so I just walked towards the diner, and entered the diner from the front doors. As a ceiling fan lazily spun on the ceiling, I saw that the inside of the diner looked remarkably similar to a generic diner. Counter seats. Tables with ugly tablecloths on them with similar ugly-looking chairs. Dim, flickering lights. The usual. Once I sat down on a particular chair, which I'm still on even after so long, a young waiter came shuffling towards me and placing a menu down on my table. He was wearing a white shirt, stained yellowish-white from the countless liquids he may have been in contact with black pants and an apron tied around his waist, also covered in numerous stains. His face was what interested me the most out of his experience. He was blonde, with some degree of handsomeness that was completely nullified by his expression. He was just blank. Not smiling. Not frowning. Just blank. Hello and welcome to the Baker Adstner. My name is John, and I'll be your waiter today. What would you like today, sir? The waiter said very quickly. A bit overwhelmed from the waiter's mashed-up introduction, I stammered, I would like a Pop's authentic apple pie? As soon as I said the name of the dish, I thought I saw some flicker in the waiter's eyes, and I thought he was finally going to react, but he soon recovered and said, in the same mashed-up voice, you would like Pop's authentic apple pie? Do take note, it will take a kitty while to prepare, so be prepared to wait a little while. All right. I replied, only half registering his last statement. The waiter left, and now I was alone. There was no one in the diner apart from me, that waiter, and probably Pop or whoever the chef's name was. Probably some Pop descendant whose name is Pop Jr. I lay back in the awful-looking chair, still comprehending the last words that waiter had said. I think he said the pie would take quite a while to prepare. Well, I should probably read stories on my iPhone to pass the time. I thought. I took out my iPhone, and that was when I noticed that the time on the iPhone was 6:33 p.m. That was strange to me, but I didn't think too much about it, since I wasn't too focused on the time that had passed since I last entered the diner. Now, I'm not too sure anymore. I'm still waiting for the pie. My stomach is currently growling right now. The time on my iPhone and my watch hasn't changed, and I know for a fact that the sun had set outside, since I can only see pitch black darkness outside the windows now. This is bad. I've tried to call my friends, my family, even the police, but each time I tried, I can't seem to get a signal. I've tried to break the glass, maybe try the door, but it was locked now for some reason. I can't get out no matter what I try. Crap. I'm suddenly feeling tired as I'm posting this right now. I guess I wasted my energy trying to escape this diner. I'm going to sleep now. But I'm not done. To tell the truth, I need your help. I don't know how long I'll be sleeping, so I need you to continuously update me through the comments, probably of the time right now, so that I at least know how long it has been. Also, can you please try to find this diner? I don't exactly know the coordinates of my location, as I left my map in the car. Please, try to Google this place, so that you can notify the authorities of my current whereabouts. I will try to update this post after I wake up, so I need you to help me, please. I would really appreciate it if you keep me company through this ordeal. See you guys in a few hours' time. Good night. Comments. Please, it has been 6 hours since you posted. That buy better be worth it. Elena Winter 17, it is now 12 a.m. Est, post 2. Posted by A_Ida on the 11th of August 2000. Sorry about the delay. A lot of developments have occurred since my last post, so it's gonna take me a while to explain the stuff that happened over the past few hours. But, I will be continuously updating the post, so just keep checking back a few hours later. Firstly, I would like to thank you guys for continuously providing the current time for me. I don't know how I would have coped without your support. Now, I won't mention specific names, otherwise others are gonna call me biased or whatnot, so I'm just gonna thank the people who have kept me updated from my last post a few hours ago. So anyway, back to my current situation. I'm still, obviously, stuck in the diner, with no one in sight, and my pie hasn't arrived yet. To be honest, I'm now unsure on whether I want to eat this pie or not. But I'm freaking starving right now, so I'm not complaining even if the pie turns out to be made of dead bodies or something else. What really stresses me out right now are the noises coming from the back room. I was rudely woken up by the noises a few hours ago, and let me tell you, those are not nice noises. It sounds like some metal is being scraped over a tabletop, with the occasional whir of a table saw. And these noises are loud. So loud that if I can speak to any of you right now, you probably can't hear me over the noise. Luckily, I packed some earplugs in my bag for sleeping purposes. I'm sure you know what it's used for, and thankfully, they can block out some of the noises coming from that back room. But it's still irritating as all hell. What the hell are people doing in the back room? Is it my pie? Or is it something else? The waiter, I'm pretty sure his name is John, is still MIA, so I can't get any answers. It's still dark as hell outside, but what really unsettles me is that I can't see my car anymore. I just see pitch black darkness, and nothing else. The light from the diner isn't helping me see either, and when I shine my phone's flashlight at the darkness, it does nothing. Fuck. If not for you guys, I would probably not even know what day it is right now, or how long I slept. Based on you guys, I think I probably slept about 10 hours since my last post. The worst thing is, I try to look for the diner or the forum on the search engine again, like how I found it in the first place, and they're not there. No mention of the diner everywhere, and the reviews seem to have all disappeared. God damn it. Is this a joke? Did I get tricked into hell by some demon who has nothing better to do? Or could it be that I've stumbled into some alternate universe where time has stopped? I can't keep speculating though. I'm already pretty freaked out and irritated by the noises, so it won't do me any good to wonder. All I can do is think. I need to think of a way to get out of this predicament. Maybe I should try the front doors or the windows again? Maybe smash them with something? I'm so hungry now, I don't know if I have the energy to do it. Maybe I should see what's going on in the back room. Doing it could get me answers, but it could also have the probability of getting me killed in horrific ways too gruesome to describe in a post like this. I could try calling my friends or the authorities again. But as I mentioned before, all traces of the diner seem to have vanished from the web, so I'm not sure if they will even know where I am. In fact, I don't even know where I exactly am, as far as reality goes. Besides, I could potentially end up wasting my phone's battery unnecessarily, and my portable charger's running out of juice, so I probably can't keep wasting it for no reason. Maybe I can wait some more, but I don't know how long I can tolerate the hunger I'm feeling right now. Well, they say one person shouldn't decide things on their own. So, I need your help again. What should I do? I'm open to any ideas. What can I do to solve my current problem? Again, I need you to tell me what I should do right now. I can accept anything, as long as they are feasible for me. Please, state any ideas you might have, and I can try to do it. I'll update you guys if the plan goes right. Or hopelessly wrong. I will be waiting. And if any new developments occur, I will tell you guys about it. I hope I can get out of this. Comments. Perfect is real 1008, just break down the door. Safest way. Reese Pieces, SMH. Just go out the back door. Pastor's Good 2909, OMG, did anyone see the date change? Ooh, post 3. Posted by A_Ida on the 15th of June 1978, hours. That was a mistake. I tried to follow what you guys said, bashing down the door with a large heavy object. That also seemed like the most sensible plan to me. However, the idea only worked well in theory, not in practice. I was so hungry, I could barely lift the chair, let alone a table, to throw at the door, and when I finally lifted it and threw it, it bounced off the door and crashed onto the ground with a loud crash. But the door still didn't open. I was pissed off now, and out of sheer frustration at the failure of the plan, I recklessly threw myself against the door, trying to at least find some way to open it. As soon as I hit the door, a sharp pain shot through my right arm, and I knew, to my frustration, that my arm was probably broken from the force exerted on it. And yet, the door still wouldn't budge. Now mad as all hell, I tried to kick the door with my foot, screaming and cursing. I had to find a way, somehow, to open that door. However, after a few kicks, which also had no effect on the door, someone laid a hand on my left shoulder. I spun around furiously, only to see John, the waiter, staring at me with the same blank look on his face as before. This time, he began to speak in a slower, but still monotonous voice. "I'm sorry, sir, but I have to ask you to stop trying to escape the diner. If you leave while the chef is still preparing your order, he will get mad. Trust me, you wouldn't like it when he gets angry." I only became more enraged after hearing his words, and I began to shout at him, "Well, when you see your chef, tell him that I hate the service here. I hate this diner. If he gets mad, it's his own fault, not mine." As soon as I said those words, John's expression finally changed. He was no longer blank. He was scared. "Sir, please listen," he whispered urgently. "I haven't actually seen the chef. I have only sent orders to him, and every single order will always be the same. Pop's authentic apple pie. I have seen countless people like you come and order that goddamned apple pie, and just like you, they always get frustrated and try to leave this place. However, if one successfully leaves before the pie is served, or when they personally attack the chef and then leave, they disappear a few days later. I don't know what happens to them, but I am sure that the chef has something to do with it. So please, I beg you, just sit down, and wait for the pie to arrive. I promise you, the wait will be worth it." Still a bit angry, but a bit unnerved at his sudden change, I eventually gave up on my escape plan and sat down at the table again. John's expression changed back to a blank look, and he shuffled towards the back of the diner. I haven't seen him since then, and to be honest, I feel worried about him. I keep thinking that he might have been killed by the chef for revealing too much information to me. I hope he's alright. The noise isn't motivating me to think positive thoughts about John though. Amongst the table saw and the scraping, I can swear that I can hear some screams or cries mixed in. That noise is distressing me even more now. What exactly is the chef doing? Is he even making apple pie? I keep telling myself that he is, but my mind is screaming that he isn't. What do I do now? I need motivation. I need your support more than ever now. I'm afraid. I need you guys to keep supporting me. I'm afraid. I'm starving. I'm tired. I'm alone. I'm alone. I'm alone. I don't know whether I can take this anymore. Comments. Sheridan 5656, don't lose hope. Keep fighting. Ilinchik, obvious troll. Don't trust him. Telu, hashtag pray for John, post 4. P05 Ted by a ribbon 6J1666, hours. It's here. The pie. It's on my table now. I woke up just now, and I saw it on my table. I looked around to see whether John was nearby, but he was still missing. The pie looks innocent enough. It has the normal golden brown crust, with openings near the top. But what is really good about the pie is the smell. The smell of baked apples and sugar is just so enticing. I don't know whether it is because of the hunger, or because the pie is really good, but I feel like eating it right away. Should I eat it? I'm unsure. I'm unsure of what will happen when I eat the pie that I have been waiting for days now. Maybe it's really good? Maybe it's really bad? Maybe it'll kill me? I don't know. I've made up my mind. I've come this far. I can't let it all be for nothing. I'm going to eat the pie. My portable charger has run out of juice, and my phone is probably going to die soon, so I guess this will probably be my last post for a while. If I don't reply after a few days, I suppose that means that I am probably in no state to respond anymore. If that happens, I want you guys to remember this conversation that you and I have held since that first post I sent a few days ago to you guys. Before I leave, I want to thank you for helping me get through this ordeal. I really appreciated your support, and I hope that, if I survive, I'm going to meet you in real life and personally thank you all. I'm picking up the fork now, ready to dig into that pie and face my fate. See you soon. Comments. Octipid 766, hello? Are you still there? YouTube poop, the pie is people. 111,111. Pop, thank you for eating my pie.